everybody, my name is Matt McCoy. I'm an Ableton certified trainer from Chicago, Illinois. I'm also a product specialist with Ableton. And today I'm at Kraft Music, and I want to show you the new features in Live 9. As you can see, I have the push instrument next to me. If you want more information about that, be sure to check out the video that we have focusing right on the push instrument. So let's take a look at Live 9. For those of you who haven't used Live before, Live is built with two views. There's Session View, which is what we're looking at right now, and then there's Arrangement View. If I hit Tab, we can look at this view. Arrangement View looks like your standard digital audio workstation, linear audio editing. So Session View is made up of these vertical tracks, and then scenes, which go across horizontally. And you can load audio into these clip slots and play the audio spontaneously or stop the audio. So it's more of non-linear music creation and live performance. This is great for any live performer. So what I want to show you today are some of the new features in Live 9. So let's take a look at that. One of the greatest new features in Live 9 is the ability to convert audio to MIDI. So let's just say you're on the train or you're in your car and you have a cool beat come into your head or a melody line. You could pull out your iPhone, record that melody, record that beat, like a beatbox, and then bring it into Live and do all sorts of things with it. So let me just show you how you can do that. I have a beatbox. I'm going to go ahead and click and drag this audio clip right into this clip slot. It sounds like this, just a beatbox beat. I'm going to right click on this and go to Convert Drums to New MIDI Track. And Ableton can do all of this while the music keeps playing, which is really cool. So what Live is doing is it's actually analyzing the audio, and it's identifying the kick drum in my beatbox, the snare, the hi-hat that I'm doing with my mouth, And so what it did is it made a new MIDI track and a new MIDI clip. Let's go and listen to what that sounds like. Pretty amazing. So we can look at the MIDI clip by double-clicking on it, and I can see all the MIDI notes that it drew in. There's my kick drum, my snare. Now that it's MIDI, I can customize it endlessly. If I didn't like my performance, I could move the snare around, move the kick around. I could select everything here, Command U, quantize it to lock it to the grid. Now that it's MIDI, let's throw like a delay effect on there, reverb. You could change the sound of the drums. So now we can go to drums. Again, in Live 9, a new feature is the newly designed browser window, where your sounds are actually broken up into categories. It makes it just a lot easier to find the sounds you're looking for. So I clicked on drums, and I can just click on a drum sound to kind of preview what it sounds like before I apply it, which is another new feature in Live. It saves time. So we're going to use 606. I'm going to just click and drag that sound on there. Okay, so now let's say you have another sound and it's polyphonic, so there's harmony. More than one note playing at once. So let's pull in one of those sounds and let's listen to what it sounds like. This is my audio clip. I'll solo it so we can hear it here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and go to Convert Harmony to New MIDI Track. Live is going to identify that audio and make a MIDI clip for us. And let's listen to what that sounds like. I'm going to solo that. Now you can see all these MIDI notes. I can kind of edit this, delete the notes I don't want. Let's go and throw a different sound on there. I'm going to go to my instruments. We're going to go to operator. Let's find a piano. Again, you can preview them before you decide. Cool. All right, now let's do another thing. What if you have a melody line in your head? So I recorded a very simple melody on my phone. Here's what it sounds like. It's nothing fancy. Bum, bum, bum. All right, I can right click on this audio clip and go to convert melody to new MIDI track. Let's listen to what that sounds like. Here we go. I can double click on the clip, do any sort of editing that I want. I want to extend that note out so it goes the full length. Let's add a new instrument to that. We'll go to analog. We're going to find a bass sound. Let's turn the volume down a little bit on that. I can mix in a little bit of my beatbox that I want. Just a little bit. We don't want any of my humming. Okay, cool. Another great new feature in Live 9 is automation within Session View. So, let's listen to, let's say I want to add an effect to this. So I'm going to go to my audio effects. On my bass here, we're going to add a, how about an erosion? I'm going to click and drag that. And I'm moving this around, but let's say I want to automate that effect. I can turn automation record on. Turn record off, and you can see that now it's automated within Live 9. So that's a great new feature as well. Alright, so let me show you some of the new features in Live 9 regarding mixing and mastering. There's some great new devices that are included right in Live 9. So let's start with looking at the EQs. So I'm going to go to my audio effects, and I'm going to pull an EQ8 out. We're going to drop this on the master track. And let me go and play some audio so we can hear what we're doing here. So this is what we were working on earlier. I can double click on this graphic EQ to kind of make it bigger, give us more real estate, which is really helpful when like fine tweaking your mixes. That's a great new feature in Live 9. Fully redesigned. Another great new device is the glue compressor. It's a compressor that really just helps make your mixes sound much tighter. So another great addition of Live 9 is that Max for Live is included within the software. Max for Live is a community of people who are building these devices, and you can download them and use them within Live. So different reverbs and all sorts of different effects. So let's look at, I'm going to go to my Max for Live instruments over here, and let's look at the convolution reverb. I'm going to click and drag that onto my beatbox, and let's go and listen to that. I can use hot swap mode to kind of sample different presets of that convolution reverb. There's different parameters built right in within that effect. EQ. Live 9 comes in 3 editions: Intro, Standard, and Suite. All 3 versions carry common features. If you're just getting started with Live, Intro is a great option. If you're more into like music producing, serious music producing, Standard and Suite come with more instruments, packs, and other additions and features. So if you have any questions about that at all, contact your representative at Kraft Music. Once again, my name is Matt McCoy. I'm an Ableton certified trainer from Chicago. If you have any questions at all about Live 9 or the push instrument, contact your representative at Kraft. And for the best deals, check out the bundles at Kraft Music. Thanks for watching.